Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, so the first thing before I start, I'm gonna be away for about 5 days, so I won't be doing another video for a little while. No worries, it's summertime fun, a little bit of a vacation. So yes, I will miss you and think of you all every single day. And lately, in preparation for my trip, everything's coming up. So in the airwaves, it must be busy for everybody this time of year. I really wanted to do a video yesterday. I did one and did not post it. It was like 10:30 p.m. and I was so tired. I think I slurred some words, so I was like, no, we're just not gonna bother. But I have done that video and I don't even remember what came through, and so here we go. Today we're going to do a pretty nice in-depth one as a bit of a food for thought going forward. We'll do Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, see what's happening in the union space. But first off, let's get into what is coming up for the Divine Masculines in the near future. What can we see for the Divine Masculines in the near future? Wow, we get divine intervention regarding unconditional love and keeping an open mind. So something is, I heard the winds of change. This is in the neutral position, so Divine Masculines who might be watching, there's something brewing that might not be what you want right now, that's going to show you a better way, is what I'm getting. Oh, that's so lovely. And for Divine Feminines, you can see that something's going to be happening for your masculine. And then also we get Justice in the reverse, the Emperor in the reverse. This is putting down control issues. Again, that idea that it can't be just the way that you think it is. For growth, we have to shift our perspectives. And so there's some immovable energy that you're going to have to concede. You're going to have to just accept that what is showing up for you is what is meant for you right now, and it might be that nothing's showing up. It might be Divine Masculines that something that doesn't feel good is showing up, that isn't the preference, something inconvenient, something that doesn't feel justified, that's showing up, and it's humbling you, because sometimes those things, we get lemons. So Divine Masculines seem like they're getting served some lemons right now. And they're going to have to drop into this deep, deep knowing, the High Priestess, mercy, humility, and plug away at one foot in front of the other. So Divine Masculines, whatever this is though, it is really showing you the true nature of unconditional love, and it's possibly divine timing, it's possibly divine intervention, but it is food for thought, whether you make it friend or foe, I just heard. So that is what's coming up for the Divine Masculines. Any advice for the Divine Masculines regarding that message? What can we see? And we get richness, marine life. So yeah, you need a variety of things in life to appreciate the rest of it. I just heard the word velvet. It makes existence velvety, to have the texture of the inconveniences, the things that make you want it more, right, Divine Masculines? So yes, very beautiful. Let's see now what the Divine Feminines have coming up in the near future. I'm going to use the same deck. So thank you, Divine Creator. What do the Divine Feminines have coming up in the near future? Ooh, communication. So this is the most gnarly communication in any of my decks. It's kind of cutthroat, we could say. So Divine Feminines, you might get something, oh, I just heard energetically, you might get some of that backlash. Whatever's happening for the Divine Masculine polarity, there might just be something in the air. So Divine Feminines, don't take anything personally right now. If somebody says snappy things to you, if your Divine Masculine behaves that way, there's something going on that people are not at the right frequency is what I'm getting. There's snappy energy. Let's see, why is this here for the divine feminines? What can we see? Attraction, magnetism. It came out on the side. So not everything that comes towards us, and we got transformation pressure. So not everything that we magnetize into our reality is to be taken at face value. So for instance, if this cutthroat kind of nasty, snappy energy does manifest around you, it does not mean that you're putting out an energy that is attracting that. It can be interpreted as a catalyst because you've asked for growth. It's something that's so obvious that you must walk in the other direction finally. So this is something of a karmic pattern or a karmic way of looking at when people are communicating in a depleted way. This is a pressure for you to come into more compassion. It does not necessarily mean that you're getting an eye for an eye, right? That's not the way manifestation works. We manifest and bring into our vicinity things that will help us see the light and put us into what we are asking for. So right now you're getting these cues, divine feminines, to go in certain directions based on what's showing up. If lower vibrational things are showing up, look at what you've been asking for and how it might apply as an answer to clarify. It's not always rainbows and unicorns when we ask for the answer to our prayers. Sometimes we get thorns and obvious lower vibrational things saying stay away from such and such an energy. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's go into what we can see for. I'm going to get my card decks ready because we're going to do divine masculine, divine feminine, and union space coming up. I'm going to do this as a week's worth of energy. Just figuring out which decks to use for each counterpart. Yeah, that's right. And a union space. We're going to do those. Perfect. Okay, let's get into this. So thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through. What is it we can see for the divine masculines and the divine feminines? How are they each thinking of each other? Feeling on the heart space. Throat chakra doing the thing. What are they each wishing for the connection? What action are each taking at this time that will bring them closer? What is the biggest challenge for each? What is the spirit guided solution for that challenge? And where is the energy going in the near future? Divine feminine cards. And last deck. I'm getting the number 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, divine masculines, what are we getting? Ooh, 7, 7. So there's a little bit of an unrest. These are both in the inverse. Setting healthy boundaries and not wanting to wait. Knowing it's go time, I just heard. Some feel an urgency to move, to take action, to go for what they want with new conviction. So divine masculines are having this fire lit under their butts to get going on something that they know is a higher path, a better way of looking at things, new priorities coming in. They're not wanting to wait any longer for love, I just heard. They want to go out and get that. Okay, what are the divine feminines? Oh, the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. Well, you can't really get a better love target than the divine feminine, divine masculines. So divine feminines, you're embodying this unconditional love even more greatly than ever before. Being aligned with the higher, knowing that you are worthy, having your own cup full, and knowing that you are ready for love, you are ready, and your divine counterpart is taking action, is beginning to take action. What can we see in the shared space, in the 3D? I'm just going to leave that there. So divine feminines are completely embodying this unconditional love and ready for love, and divine masculines are ready to go get it in the 3D for the twins. So we're really union ready both now, getting on the same page. The masculines are getting on their horses, I just heard. What are the divine masculines feeling on the heart space? Ooh, King of Cups and the star destined path. Again, in the reverse, the star means right now, not wanting to wait any longer. The love is welling up. They are feeling very, very passionately ready to crack open the dam and speak about the love I just heard. What are the divine feminines feeling on the heart space? Wow, it's all about the potential for commitment and victory and connection here, or celebration of the connection, but there is some sort of, this is the card of public recognition, public knowledge. In the reverse, it's also victory. There's a foundation being laid, and then the King of Pentacles. So Prince of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. In the reverse, this commitment is here. There's a king and a king here, but it's a beautiful knowing, but it's not coming in just yet. They know that it's in preparation. So yeah, that's really beautiful. So they can feel. They can feel something coming. Divine feminines, you know that this commitment ready energy is in the works. Yeah, spiritual knowing. Both are sensing this deep pull on a soul level. The divine masculines are feeling this emotional expression welling up, and divine feminines are feeling the potential for more offering. What are the wishes for the masculines at this time? To put down the guard and just keep balancing out the edges, softening the edges, having more of a I'm just feeling into it. It's more of a brave, new kind of dawn where it's not so guarded. It's more victorious. It's more justified. It's more resilient, more adventurous even. So they're coming back around to seeing how this is a very unique journey and wishing to access some of the camaraderie. There's been an energy of camaraderie growing over the last year, I have to say. What can we see for the wishes of the feminines wishing to completely pinpoint any last remaining anxiety and to come out of that with grace? To talk about the things that have been making the feminines anxious. That's a little bit loud, sweetie. Okay, so what is the connective energy? Free-spirited. So divine feminines, don't think too hard. You're getting that advice. Don't go over it too much. Yes, the anxiety is there, but just allow it to come to light as needed and go in the directions of peace right now. Don't focus on the anxiety. Choose to put it down, I'm hearing. This is a very peaceful looking Queen of Swords. Sometimes the Queen of Swords can be an ultimatum slinger. But this one is just, it's almost like it's just not worth the anxiety anymore. So I do sense for the feminines, there's a letting go of the things that don't really need to be hashed out. There's more of a personal choice that it's not comfortable, so I can let it go. It's not up to anyone but myself to just release that. And funnily enough, This is bringing the spunky energy of the divine masculines back around, because divine feminines, you're not needing your divine masculine to pay for or make amends for whatever this is any longer. You're not codependent on your masculine for them to pacify whatever you might think has been an impasse. Now, I want to say, I do not truly think that there are personal impasses on the twin journey. I actually don't think that the counterparts do things directly to the other, that it is a lot of food for thought and circumstantial, and it's a very intricate thing that's best to go into in personal sessions, I have to say, to tease out the way to look at it properly. But both are being asked to just be this adventurous, free spirit and learn from the things, not harbor resentment, not fear that somebody is going to take away freedom or needs to be accountable for happiness. Both are just letting this down right now, letting go of it, and wanting to just come into 0 point, into relief from all of that, to just be free. That's so beautiful. What is the action that divine masculines are taking? Ooh, justice and love. They're looking for justified love, the real deal. They'll settle for nothing less now. They're searching for this. They want this. I'm getting, for some, they know who you are, divine feminine. Some are, for the majority, I'm getting like 70% have not clearly seen that you are this one, but that their hearts are coming into alignment with desiring monogamous true love fully. And so it will be evident as they let go of the other templates that don't honor a true unadulterated connection with someone. As they let go of those templates, you will rise to the forefront. I'm hearing divine feminine. For those who aren't doing this yet consciously, because they are inspired full-heartedly by your love in a personal way. So like a 30% of the viewers, your divine counterpart is inspired by your connection to this degree. Possibly has not told you that yet. Possibly has, but then I'm getting that 70% are just now admitting that they want a justified monogamous connection, and that they are not afraid of losing their freedom, not afraid of capping off other options, that they just want the real thing and are not willing to settle. Divine feminines, you just want the real thing too. And I'm hearing for many, you feel blocked because you've seen that with your divine masculine and not wanting to entertain other options and not knowing what to do in the light of your divine counterpart not having come forward yet. So the action you're taking is wondering, is it worth hanging on to the twin union or not? The idea of twin flame union with this particular person. You could go either way. There's a take it or leave it. There are two major ways of looking at it. So divine feminines are at a crossroads with whether this is their divine masculine, whether it's going to go forward, while divine masculines are coming into the knowledge that they actually want the real deal. Divine feminines are ready to let go of the idea that they know who the real deal can be had with at this time. What is the card? Okay, we get this public card again. So in the reverse, there is victory here, but it hasn't come to light. It hasn't come into public knowledge. So both are getting ready to take the connection to a new level where it will be evident to those around that there is this connection here. I heard secret connection coming to light. So others are going to start knowing about this. It's a preparation for it. And twin flames are not the type of relationship that is typically seen in public. When we get into the vicinity of this amount of justified focus from the masculines, knowing, I'm just hearing there aren't a lot of twin flame couples walking the streets and impacting through this epic energetic outpouring. Just physically being near each other and walking down the street is something that changes lives as they pass. I just heard, whoa. And divine feminines, you're really working on worthiness to the level that you believe that your counterpart would want to be seen in public with you fully. What is the challenge for the masculines at this time? Karma in the 3D still. What is the, oh my gosh, solution? Doing the things to let go of karma in the 3D. This is literally my card of karma cleanup, the 5 of Wands, and the 3D, the 3 of Coins, and the 3D, the 3 of Coins. That one says karma. This is one of my karma cards. Can you imagine? That is the problem, karma in the 3D. Solution, communicate, clear up, get rid of the things that don't fit. I've never seen a more straightforward thing. Do the things, divine masculines, to rectify karma. What is the challenge for the feminines? Sexuality. This is my Garden of Eden temptation card, the Knight of Wands. It's the ghosting, hot and cold, player energy. 3 of Wands is about setting intention and seeing what will come, potentials, portals. In the reverse, it's not wanting to manifest this temptation energy. So for divine feminines, it feels as though there might be some sexual options, wondering about dating just to start moving on, to get yourself out there. Do not do anything that feels haphazard or knee-jerk or eye for an eye or retaliation or woe is me or just because. Don't go out there and do anything, divine feminines, that you will not feel great about. What is the solution? Healing. That's the wounded healer, the wounded warrior. Look at this in yourself, divine feminines, that it's not about going out and being deemed physically attractive or desirable in some other way by somebody. It is about really truly filling the void within you and going through the transformation. So for divine feminines who are feeling like, well, I better go out there and find somebody, anybody, don't do that. You are so worthy of the best, of some true connection, of bringing that in. So heal the part that says you're going to have to settle for something else because your divine counterpart isn't showing up. Bring yourself back into the high vibe. What can we see for these two things? Wow. Third parties in the reverse. So this is talking about all other energies falling away. For the masculines, it's the karmic partners, the karmic paradigms. For the feminines, right now, it's kind of a no. If you've been wondering if you should kind of entertain some kind of an offer that you're on the fence with, no. Unless it's 100% yes for you on your heart, divine feminines, don't. That's a hard no. So for some, you are being spared the trouble or the consequences, the karmic consequences of going towards something that you kind of knew wasn't for you. Just don't do it. Many needed to hear that, I'm hearing, actually. Okay, where's the connection going in the near future? Whoa, 6 of Cups and 6 of Coins. We just had, to begin that, the 7 of Wands and the 7 of Coins. So anyways, the divine masculines are focused on reunion, the little twins there. They know they're going to see you. They want this next meetup. Some of them know you're going to see each other. Some of them want to find your number if they haven't had it. They want to be able to connect with you. They feel balanced. They feel ready to reciprocate. And they're setting this plan that the next time you interact, it's going to be more equal give and take. What can we see for the divine feminines? Wow, commitment with the King of Wands. The commitment card is in the upright here. We had King of Coins in the reverse a little while ago for the feminines. So yeah, you are seeing you really, really want and deserve and feel worthy of this beautiful love. You're becoming ready for it within yourself, divine feminines. No fear, I just heard. You actually understand what warrants that level of fidelity, commitment, loyalty, what inspires it, divine feminines. I just heard your diamond hearts are shining. And the card, I wanted to take this out in the neutral position. Everybody is staying neutral, not getting too far ahead of themselves and not fearing that it won't happen. There's a beautiful neutrality. Okay, what can we see for divine feminines watching? Light body, or Merkaba matrix, sorry, light body expansion, illuminated presence. So yes, you are having this beautiful centered peace that is a reputation preceding you, your light body. This is also, you know, preparation for this walking meditation. When divine counterparts walk down the street together, it emanates love into the world just by being around. And also spiritualization of matter, exactly, reflected light. So everybody's ascending. I'm getting that this glow up for the feminines, it's because you are empathic, because you are also reflecting community and reflecting kin groups and family units and friends, all of it. It's all becoming more energized, more light filled all around. But you're also seeing that you exude that light into the world, and things are taking on a much more energized and energetic interpretation. You're witnessing energy in a different way. You're witnessing your influence on things around you. You're witnessing the messages that you're being asked to channel and how others are shifting their view of reality because of the way you look at reality. And you are bringing the spiritualization of matter by sharing things with people about the dynamics and things going on in workplaces, in nature, in communities. You're starting to think in systems and benefit. 2727 I just saw. So divine feminines, you're shedding light on things for people of the spiritual sort, of the energetic sort. And divine masculines, what can we see? Oh my goodness, so much. We are getting protection. Elemental magic, self-love and protection. So divine masculines, you are getting to a place where you know your worth, where you are so beautifully supported by that. And perspective, ideals, and beliefs. Yes, you're coming from that knowing of your own worthiness and the new beliefs, that love that will, the extraordinary love, only the love that will do. And now crystal capacitor, storage, time release, focused force. It's been time release all along in this slow becoming, and it's getting to the point where it's going to speed up and become a force to be reckoned with. It's going to be a force that changes the world. Divine masculines are preparing, you are preparing to focus more wholly onto this synergy growing with the divine counterpart, I'm hearing. And temple of meditation, communion, higher mind, and contemplation. So yes, there's going to be more conversations, more collaborations coming up in the near future. There are things that only the divine counterparts can assess and define in the new energetic terms, being how they feel about certain scenarios. What the consensus between twins is a form of collaboration. Reconfigurations, cycles, and gratitude. So there have been a lot of cycles of learning between twins, and when the twins come together and speak about these things, either energetically or in the 3D, it reconfigures. That's the genius definition. It reconfigures the things that already exist in new ways, and that is where we create the higher templates, timelines, and assessments of reality, the new paradigms Okay, many blessings, everyone. Bye for now.